Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Octopus Math by Sahiba. Okay, so Anya makes t-shirts. The matrix M shows the number of t-shirts. Okay, so let me first explain you this matrix. Um, 10 is written, uh, 10 is shared by two categories. One is small and one is men. So that means 10 small t-shirts for men were ordered, right? She makes 10 small t-shirts for men and 20 small t-shirts for women. And she makes 25 medium t-shirts for men and 40 medium t-shirts for women and 30 large t-shirts for men and 25 large t-shirts for women, right? This is how we understand this matrix, right? So part A, Anya sells all those t-shirts to a shop. She charges 5 for small t-shirt, okay, 6 for each medium t-shirt and 8 for the large t-shirt. 3 by 1 column. Okay, so because we the sequence, we need to follow the sequence. Like first we need to write the cost for small, then medium, and then large. So remember, small, I'm just going to write this for your understanding. You don't need to write it. And the basic idea for the column matrix is going to be 3 by 1. First, it's already given. And even if it was not given, I'll tell you how you do it, right? So she charges 5 for small. So I'm going to write 5. And then 6 for medium. Even if it was jumbled up, you will have to arrange it and then write. So this is my answer, right? Okay, now even if this was not given, the order I'm talking about, if this 3 by 1 was not given, you need to understand that 10, 25, 30, 20, 40, and 25, you recall matrix multiplication. So if you write it like this, 5, 6, 8, which is the correct thing. So this, if you try to multiply this, what you get is 10 times 5. So 10 times 5, when you multiply 10 by 5, 25 by 6, and 30 by 8, you get the total amount for, for each, for men, basically, because it adds up to here. It gives you two quantities, like 5 times 10 plus 6 times 25. Now, this is multiplying with the rate itself, like 10 small t-shirts for men. So 10 is multiplied by this rate of, like, she's charging for each small t-shirt. And $5 is what she's charging for one small t-shirt. And there are 10 such t-shirts for men. So this gives you the total she'll be charging for this, right? For men. And if you multiply 20 by 5, 40 by 6, 25 by 8, so she'll get the total amount which she's going to charge with women. Right. So this was, I'm just erasing it. This is not really necessary. This was only for you to understand how things are. Okay, work out P equals Mn. Now this says it's matrix N, right? And this is P. So it says P equals matrix M. Okay, this is the same thing I was talking about earlier. M times N. So when we recall matrix multiplication, it goes like 10 times 5 plus 25 times 6 plus 30 times 8 and then 20 times 5 plus 40 times 6 plus 25 times 8. I'm just quickly going to use my calculator. So this is going to be 440. Like, she's going to charge this from the men, and it's going to charge this much for women. Right. So it matches with our marking scheme. Explain what elements in P represent. Okay, this is something that I've already discussed. That 10 times 5 gives you the total. She's going to charge for, she's going to charge for men small t-shirts. And 25 times 6 will be the cost for medium t-shirts for men. And 30 times 8 tells you how much she's going to charge for large shirts for men. So when you add them all, you get the total cost she's going to charge from the men, number of men she's going to sell the t-shirts to, right? So this basically tells us that the charges or the amount she's going to make. Right. Let's move on. Shopkeeper sells all sizes of men's shirts. Okay. Right. So we need to multiply this. Again, recall the law of multiplication in matrices. 10 times 10 plus 9.50 times 20. Oh, I have less space, but there is this third element. I'm just writing it here. Right. So it's going to be, I'm just quickly going to use my calculator. It's going to be 290 in the first element. So 630 is the next one. And because I'm short of space right now because of my big handwriting, right. Work out the percentage profit of the shopkeeper makes when he sells all of the t-shirts. Okay. Now this basically calculate the amount she makes, which is 440 plus 540. This gives us 980, right? 980 is the amount she's going to make, right? Okay, another question tells us work out the percentage profit the shopkeeper makes when he sells. Okay, now what amount he's going to make is when you add these up, 290 plus 630 plus 537. When you add these up, you get the total amount he will be earning, right? And the amount he's charged is 980, right? So we need to calculate the profit percentage. That's how we calculate profit percentage. It is going to be, I'm just quickly using my calculator, 1457.5 times 100 divided by 980. This gives me 148.7, right? Percent. And because we are interested in the profit, we subtract it from 100 and we get 48.7. That's his profit percentage. Or there's an alternate method to it, because this is the amount he has actually earned. This includes the amount he paid to that lady and the amount he earned, like his profit also and his expense also. So there's an alternative method to it. I'm just quickly going to explain you the other method. Let me just write it down here because it's only explanation. So if you want to calculate the percentage of profit, you first need to divide the profit by the amount you're making it on. So if you want to calculate the profit amount, you first have to subtract the two numbers to get the amount of the profit you have actually earned, because for 1457.5, that's the amount you received from your customers. This includes a payment of $980 which you paid upfront to the designer, right, to that lady, divided by 980 because that's the amount you actually earned your profit on. So I'm going to quickly calculate the percentage in this. This is an alternative method, right? So 1457.5 minus 980. So this is actually the amount you are earning out of 980, right? So here goes 48.7. This will give you your answer straight away. There are two methods, whichever you want, you can opt for it. And if we look at the marking scheme, both of the methods are considered to be right, because at the end you are getting the same answer, 48.7, so it's fine. Subscribe to my channel Octopus Math by Sahiba for more videos.